What do you think? You thought there was a chance that they would move the band again. They didn't do it. What happened?
Well, actually, I thought BOJ would move. For example, scrapping yield curve control altogether or shifting 10-year yield to 2-year as a target. In any case, significant change should be expected, I thought. But so the result today is somewhat disappointing because the reason the BOJ moved in December was that to address the dysfunction problem of JGB market caused by yield curve control. If that was the reason, BOJ actually is facing the same issue right now. So they should act now again to more further away. So that kind of inconsistency of the communication is somewhat disappointing to me.
Why do you think they didn't do it? What do you think? Why wouldn't they do it now? I think that because you could say, yeah, we would get us further down the road of either changing it, adjusting it, as you said, go from a 10-year target to 2-year, or saying we're getting rid of it altogether. What do you think stood in their way?
Well, I just don't know why they didn't move today. But actually, only reason that's sensible to me is that the BOJ want to save the face because they have done only less than a month ago, and the back-to-back adjustment, particularly significant adjustment to yield curve control, could be somewhat awkward to BOJ policy makers. So I think that's the only reason I can think of.
Saving face.
Saving face, exactly. So this is just buy time. I don't know even this can really buy time.
Why?
Because the market dysfunction is unattended, and the situation will probably continue going on, and the people are speculating still the higher interest rate going forward, and the shadow equilibrium interest rate of 10-year is high above 50 basis points. So this kind of discrepancy between the target rate of 50 basis and the market forces are still really large, and this could be a source of the further confusion and turmoil in the market going forward.
So does this make it harder for the next governor to take over in April, governor of the Bank of Japan? Does it make it easier for the next governor to take over?
Well, there is just one meeting left for Mr. Kuroda, March 10. So if he does the final adjustment in March 10, maybe I think the next governor work will be easier. But if not, of course, this will be a bit challenging for the next governor to cope with this situation.
They didn't raise their inflation forecasts for 2023 or 2024. Is that the main reason why they figured it's better not to do anything else right now? Because it would create this sense that they're going to, BOJ's on and started the path towards, exacting stimulus, and they said for so long, can't do that until you know that inflation is sustainably above 2%.
No. Actually, this is there are actually two separate drivers behind the decision-making of the BOJ right now. One is to address the problems caused by yield curve control. The other one is, as you mentioned, the normal judgment based on price stability assessment. For the first part, actually, if the BOJ moved in December, I think there's no reason for not moving this time around in January meeting again. But for the second part of the assessment, price stability assessment, there's no reason whatsoever for the BOJ to reduce any amount of accommodation monetary policy whatsoever. Because I agree with the BOJ assessment that the 2% inflation will be very challenging still. I think this is the part many people, particularly foreign people, don't understand, very uniqueness of Japan's wage dynamics and price dynamics. It is still far away to achieve 2% inflation in a sustained way. So I think BOJ is right in terms of the try to continue very accommodative monetary policy going forward. But that is a separate issue from how to address the bond problems in the market.